Dinah Shore Show. For S&H Green Stamps. Brought to you on behalf of the fine family of S&H merchants from coast to coast. The 90,000 stores and service stations that give you S&H Green Stamps, America's most valuable stamp.
Could be. Who knows? There's something due any day. I will know right away as soon as it shows. To make them cannonballing down to the sky, gleaming a tie, bright as a rose. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block, on the beach, under a tree. I got a feeling there's a miracle due, gonna come through, coming to me. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. If I can wait, something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it is gonna be great. With a click, with a shock, phone will jingle, door will knock, open the latch. Something's coming, don't know when, but it's soon. Catch the moon, one-handed chat. Around the corner, or whistling down the river. Come on, deliver to me. Will it be? Yes, it will. Maybe just by holding still, it'll be there. Something, come on in. Don't be shy. Meet the guy. Pull up a chair. The air is on, and something great is coming. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block, on the beach, maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, lovely. Good evening, and welcome to our show for S&H Green Stamps. Maybe you don't realize it, but most of our shows come from Hollywood or Burbank. But tonight, we're doing our show in New York. I always love being in New York. And this is an especially happy occasion for me because this is the first time in years that I'm back in Studio 8H. Now, maybe that piece of information doesn't exactly send warm chills running up and down your spine. And it's just barely possible that maybe you never even heard of Studio 8H. But it means a lot to me. And some of the biggest radio shows ever used to come from right here, and this is the way it used to look then. Right here is where I got my first big break. It was on the Eddie Cantor Time to Smile radio show. He gave me the job as his regular vocalist. See? I must say I looked more like that then than I look like this now. See now, it is 1963, and that was, let's see, take away 5 years. A good 5 years. There was a song I sang on that first Eddie Cantor show, and that was another big break because it became one of those overnight hits. Hardly a man alive still remembers it, but I do. See if you do. I've gotta be good, or Mama will scold me. Yes, 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 yes. I asked her, and this is what she told me. Yes, 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 yes. Mother, may I go out dancing? Yes, my darling daughter. You remember it? May I try romancing? Yes, my darling daughter. Thank you, old-timers. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little self-conscious about singing that song now because I have a 15-year-old daughter of my own, and maybe she ought to sing it to me, or maybe I should change the words a little bit, like this. Daughter, may I go out dancing? Yes, my darling mother. Daughter, may I try romancing? None of her business. Of course, in those days of radio, in addition to some of the big comedy shows, they did a lot of concerts. Right here, Toscanini conducted the famous NBC Symphony Orchestra. And tonight, our orchestra is under the direction of Robert Emmett Dolan. How come they didn't tune up like that before my song? We have two really great artists with us tonight, Miss Joan Sutherland and Miss Ella Fitzgerald. Shall we look at our program? All concerts have a program, you know. Now, let's see. Opening song by Dinah, what's her name? We had that. What's next? Ah, a distinctive offering of modern jazz singing at its absolute...
running wild, mighty flow, feeling gay, reckless too, carefree mind all the time, never blue. I'm always going, don't know where, always showing that I don't care, don't want nobody, it's not worthwhile, all alone, I'm running wild.
Back in the days when you could count horsepower, horse by horse, new ideas were popping up. One new idea was introduced in 1896 to give retail customers a discount for paying cash. The idea, S&H Green Stamps. The first S&H Redemption Center looked like this. In 1896, the first S&H Green Stamp gifts looked like this, and people just loved to receive them. By the 1920s, thousands and thousands of families across the country were saving and redeeming S&H Green Stamps. They got the very newest hi-fi equipment, the latest electrical appliances, and other up-to-date products for their homes. A lot of things have changed since then, but thrift has never gone out of style. Today, over 35 million women shop at stores that give S&H Green Stamps. S&H keeps ahead of this tremendous popularity in so many ways, like new redemption centers. S&H now operates over 800 modern redemption centers from coast to coast. S&H Green Stamps are easy to redeem wherever you live. And S&H has a room full of electronic computers that take inventory every minute to make sure every woman takes home the gift she wants when she wants it. Over half the families in this country save S&H Green Stamps, an American way of thrift since 1896.
This studio, really has an exciting history, and our show tonight brings 8/8 to another day of glory by way of the fabulous new star of the Metropolitan Opera. She's from Australia, she's a soprano, and when she made her debut at Milan's La Scala Opera House, she had to take 30 curtain calls. This is the artist who has critics all over the world calling her a phenomenal singer, possessing a phenomenal voice. She is the most spectacular coloratura ever heard. So I am proud to invite you now to sit back and, well, pick a word. Be thrilled, devastated, knocked out by one of the most magnificent operatic voices of our time. Here to sing for you are Forse Louise from La Traviata, Miss Joan Sutherland.
Un segno joy, oh Fitzgerald pensieri, quel piacer, notte e giorno muoia, sempre piena dei
My name is Betty Kirkendall of Fort Worth. We Texans are pretty sociable, and my friends and I play bridge a lot. My oldest boy, Kim, plays baseball every chance he gets, and I have to go along because when the team was organized, they needed a coach. And guess who was elected? Here's my husband, Ben, and our daughter, Kathy. We call her Little Mother. This is Kevin, our youngest boy. He and Kathy look and act alike. I work for quite a few charities and clubs, for the United Fund and at the hospital. Oh, we do keep busy. And at the same time, I have to be a good wife and mother. That's a full-time job in itself. But no matter how busy I am, I always try to shop at stores that give S&H Green Stamps. I always get good value at these stores, and I get the important extra of S&H Green Stamps. The gifts we get from S&H, like my silver service, are part of just about everything my family does, even my playing cards. Kim's catcher's outfit came from S&H. The paint sprayer we used to fix up our home, lots of things we use every day. S&H gives us extra value from our shopping. I've saved S&H Green Stamps for 15 years. Everybody I know has been saving them forever. And when you see our S&H Center, you'll know why S&H Green Stamps are something special for my family.
Dancing, oh, the ring of the piper's tune. Oh, for one of those hours of gladness, gone alas, like our youth too soon. When the boys began to gather in the glen of a summer night, and the Carrie piper's tuning made us laugh with wild delight. Oh, to think of it, oh, to dream of it, fills my heart with tears. Oh, the days of the Carrie dancing, oh, the ring of the piper's tune, oh, for one of those hours of gladness, gone alive, like our youth too soon. In Dublin's fair city, where girls are so pretty, 'twas there he first met her, sweet Molly Malone. She wheeled a wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying, and alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, and sure it was no wonder, for her father and mother were fishmongers too. They wheel their wheelbarrow through streets wide and narrow, crying cotton and mustard, alive, alive. Oh, she died of a fever, and no one could save her, and that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Now her ghost wheels her barrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cotton and mustard, alive, alive.
Began to gather in the dead of a summer night, and the Jerry Piper tuning
Made us one with wild delight. Oh, to think of it, oh, to dream of it, fills my heart with tears. Oh, the days of the carry dancing, oh, the ring of the piper's tune, oh, for one of those hours of gladness gone alive, like our youth too soon. Alive, alive. You know, Carrie Dance was a song that I always used to sing in this studio on St. Patrick's Day. And to keep this moment in our concert fresh and green and bright, Miss Joan Sutherland offers her favorite Irish song.
The last straw of summer, Dinah.
I thought you were going to sing something Irish, Joan.
Oh, but I am. The last straw of summer is an old Irish melody originally called the Groves of Blarney.
Sure, now, this is an educational concert. Hey, Joan, is St. Patrick's Day celebrated in Australia?
Oh, indeed it is, Dinah. There are lots of Irishmen out there. And on St. Patrick's Day, there's quite a good bit of celebrating goes on, you know.
You only need two, and there's a celebration from what I understand. You know what I heard? And Irish friends of mine say that it's true. The place where St. Patrick's Day is celebrated with the least fun and games is, guess where?
Don't tell me.
You guessed it, Dublin. That's right. Don't ask me why, but it's a fact.
Dinah, that's a nugget of information. I'll treasure it forever.
Will you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll swap that nugget for your song.
Fair enough.
Oh,
you're pretty cool yourself, Dinah.
I'm cool?
Well, I understand, you know, that where you come from, that's a compliment.
That's right. Well, it's a compliment to get to sing on the same stage with Joan Sutherland.
It's a little scary, too.
I want you to be brave, you know, because at this point in our concert, the program says it's you and Joan and I singing Gilbert and Sullivan. Oh. The music isn't strange to you, is it not?
Yes, I've never sung it before.
Well, of course, you've done Gilbert and Sullivan many times, Joan.
Never.
Well, I was simply titillating in the Mikado when I was going to Hume Fogg High School in Nashville, Tennessee.
Hume Fogg? What's a Hume Fogg?
It's a pretty cool school where I come from, and I'm sorry I mentioned it. Shall we go on with the concert, ladies?
Three little maids from school are we. We're just school girls walk in the
Nobody's safe, we care for none.
Like the joke that's just begun. Three little maids from school. Three little maids who all unwary come from ladies' seminary, free from senior to Larry. Three little maids from school. Three little maids from school. Three little maids who all unwary come from ladies' seminary, free from senior to Larry. Three little maids from school. Three little maids from school.
We receive our big load at 3 a.m. on Wednesday morning. I'm usually here by 7 o'clock. I'm Jerry Speck. I've been in the grocery business for 22 years. You may think my job is keeping this store. Actually, the most important thing of all is keeping customers. My customers don't want vegetables. They want fresh vegetables. And we buy them by the fieldful. Fresh fruit, too. There are thousands of items. Anyone can sell you meat, but it's getting the right grade, making sure it's trimmed right. These are the things that count and keep customers coming back. Things like friendliness and neatness count, too. In fact, everything's important in keeping my customers happy. That's why we give S&H Green Stamps. Not just any stamp, S&H Green Stamps. Like everything else we get for our customers, we picked the best stamp. Our volume went up when we started to give them. S&H Green Stamps fits into the way we do business, giving our customers the most for their money. That's why so many women keep coming back here. Men, too. Most men who shop will say, "Don't let me forget my S&H Green Stamps. My wife will shoot me if I go home without them." My customers know how much value they get when they redeem their S&H Green Stamps. That's why so many of the best merchants here in Los Angeles give S&H Green Stamps.
sleep so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gotta take a sentimental journey, sentimental journey home. No care, I never bother with a worry or care. No street, I feel exactly like I'm walking on air. My arms, I'm free and easy as I can be. As we, I only know that I am yearning to see those faraway places with those strange sounding names. Far away, far away, far away over the sea. Far away places with a strange sounding name. I'm calling, calling, a calling, calling, a calling to me. I'd like to take an ocean liner to China and then make it fine as I am. Please the Taj Mahal, I want to see it all for myself. Faraway places I've been reading about, from Mesopotamia all the way to Philadelphia. I start getting restless whenever I hear hooey-dooey of a train. For the day I can get underway and look for those castles in space. Oh, hey! Some people call me a dream. There's a possibility that I am. But I know that I'm certain I really got a yearning to see. Like, for instance, I'd like to paddle up and down the Amazon, see the hanging gardens back in ancient Babylon. Calling, calling, a-calling, calling, a-calling to me. I hear them calling, calling, a-calling to me. There's something calling me from way out yonder. Hey, don't you think we better get moving on? I'm feeling fancy free, and I love to wander. I think you're right, we better get moving on. Get moving, we better get moving. We better get moving, 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 moving. Well, that big eight-wheeler rolling down the track means your true love, mama, ain't coming back, but I'm moving on. Keep moving on. Yes, I'm rolling on. Keep rolling on. You were flying too high for my little old sky, so I'm moving on. Yeah. From time to time, yeah. You just wouldn't listen to payment of mine, so I'm moving on. You're moving on. I'm moving on. Keep moving on. You have broken your vow, and it's all over now, so I'm moving on. Someday, baby, when you've had your play, you're gonna want your mama, but your mama will say, keep moving on, keep moving on, keep rolling on. Roll on, roll on. I'm through with you, too bad you're blue, but I'm moving on. Yes, I'm moving. 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 Going to Kansas City, never gonna settle down. Going to Kansas City, never gonna settle down. And when I spread my wings, ain't never gonna touch the ground. I'm gonna move out on the outskirts of town. I'm gonna move way out on the outskirts of town. Cause I don't want nobody who is always hanging around. Yes, I'm moving. Yes, I'm moving. Yes, I'm moving. Yes, I'm moving. What do you say, Miss Ella? Think we better head for home? Maybe so, Miss Dinah. I've kinda lost the urge to roam. Why don't we head for the station and make a reservation back home? Sweet home. We're going home. We're going home. We're moving. We're grooving. We're going home.
Yes, Dinah.
Let's meet here again sometime, like in about 2.5 minutes.
Good.
You'll recognize me. I'll be the one that's still out of breath.
All right. Good, thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the orchestra, conducted by Robert Emmett Dolan, and the chorus join in a cantata especially composed for presentation on this evening. Mr. Dolan.
S&H Green Stamps catalog.
Tonight's S&H Catalog of the Air presents S&H Gifts for 2 books or less. Of course, you know that you can get everything from color television to motorboats with S&H Green Stamps. But now, well, just look at this. Over 400 top-quality S&H gifts you can get with 2 books or less of S&H Green Stamps. 2 book gifts like this electric corn popper. And here's more. One book gifts like this sterling silver salt and pepper set. And here's more. 1 1/4 book gifts like this lovely China lamp. And here's more. This child's rocking chair for just 1.5 books. And here's more. Yes, whether you redeem 2 books or 20 books of S&H Green Stamps, you get a selection of exclusive gifts, top-quality name-brand gifts, and more gift value because S&H Green Stamps are America's most valuable stamps. So join the 35 million smart, thrifty women like Mrs. Kirkendall who shop with the fine merchants like Jerry Speck who give S&H Green Stamps, America's most valuable stamps.
In our concert, the program says, a group of love songs by Sutherland, Fitzgerald, and Shore. Sutherland, Fitzgerald, and Shore. Does that sound like a law firm to you? These are not plain love songs. These are torch songs. And a torch song is a torch song whether it's sung by a jazz artist or a pop singer or an opera star. And it's the best kind of song because you can really suffer. We're each going to do a torch song, and we're going to do it in our own styles. Now, Ella, first, for instance, sings She's Got It Bad and That Ain't Good.
Never treats me sweet and gentle the way you should. I got it bad, and that ain't good. My poor heart is sentimental, not made of wood. I got it bad, so bad, and that ain't good. But when the weekend's over and Monday rolls around, I end up like I start out, just crying my heart out. He like the lonely weeping willow lost in the wood. The things I tell my pillow, no woman should. I got it bad, bad, so bad, and that ain't
Now, Joan, well, when she suffers, stand back, everybody. This is a torch song about a woman who is separated from the one she loves due to circumstances beyond her control, and she's quite put out about the whole thing. Now, you see, our group and our torch songs, we play it cool, like we really couldn't care less, but we could. I get along without you very well. Of course I do. Except when soft rains fall and drip from leaves, then I recall the thrill of being sheltered in your arms. Of course I do. But I get along without you very well. I've forgotten you just like I should. Of course I have. Except to hear your name or someone's laugh that is the same. But I've forgotten you just like I should. What a guy, what a fool am I to think my breaking heart could kill the moon. What's in store? Should I phone once more? No, it's best that I stick to my tune. I get along without you very well. Of course I do. Except perhaps in spring. But I should never think of spring, for that would surely break my heart in two. Microphone in my tonsil. How about that? Oh, that was fun. Thank you.
Thank you, Dinah.
Joan, I do thank you. I've had many, many, many guests on our program, but you were very, very special.
Oh, Dinah, this has been one of my happiest visits. Thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure. Ella?
Yeah.
Honey, I hope you'll do another one of these concerts with me soon.
Oh, how about tomorrow night, Dinah?
Think we get our partner over here?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Ella. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for attending this evening's concert. I'll be back in 4 weeks, and our guests will be Bobby Darin and Andre Previn. So good night. Oh, wait, there's one more thing. Excuse me, just there's something else in the purse. Oh, it's over here. Oh, yeah. Mwah!
President Kennedy goes to Costa Rica to talk to the heads of 6 Central American countries on the Alliance for Progress and the Central American Common Market. This is Frank McGee. NBC will bring you on-the-scene coverage of this historic meeting. Watch Presidential Mission Central America, Tuesday night at 10:30, 9:30 Central Time, here on NBC.
The Dinah Shore Show was brought to you by S&H Green Stamps, America's only nationwide stamp plan. Wherever you live, wherever you travel, over 90,000 fine stores and service stations give you S&H Green Stamps, America's most valuable stamps.
One week from tonight on the show of the week, Diamond Fever, starring Theodore Bikel and special guest star Peter Lorre.
We are going to steal that Hardwick diamond.
Produced in color in association with the NBC Television Network.